Matthew Wegener. Is that right? Yeah. He's going to talk about turbine flats. Don't know what it is.
They also threw me in as a filler in between a couple people that can actually talk and then some more people that can actually talk later too. So today I'm here to talk about building an entrepreneurial community. I thought for a long time about what kind of slides I would show that would have any relevance to a community. How do you capture community in a PowerPoint presentation? I struggled for a long time, and in the end, I come up with a community is basically built on a history, a trust, and a bond. And nothing really defines that better than when you're looking at it from the outside and you realize that you don't get an inside joke. So you realize you've missed something, so pay attention or you'll miss out. Before we can really get into what it takes to build an entrepreneurial community, we need to define what an entrepreneur is. About 5 years ago, the Lincoln Chamber of Commerce decided to form a new organization for young professionals. I was honored to be among the group of 10 or 12 people who kind of formed the basis for that organization. And as an entrepreneur, I suggested that have an entrepreneurial committee to it. So thus began a long discussion and a even longer internal dialogue for me of what is an entrepreneur. There were a lot of many definitions thrown out, some of them including anybody that does anything for money, anybody that might buy something from a banker, a lawyer, an insurance agent, which sounds like a MBA joke. But basically we came up to, over the last several years I've pondered that topic myself, and I've decided that there's a small set of requirements. If you start with the word entrepreneur, the basis of that word is one who undertakes an enterprise. There's got to be risk involved, the chance of not making it or losing an investment of time and money, and there is a new product or service that's created, something that didn't exist before. To me, an enterprise isn't a sole proprietorship, it has employees. And those employees depend on the entrepreneur to get up every morning and steer the ship. The entrepreneur not only has his own investment on the line, he has the livelihoods of all of those people who work for and with him on the line as well. And that comes with a lot of stress and pressure. So what do you do when you're an entrepreneur? You now have the weight of those who depend on you on your shoulders, your family depending on you, your pride is on the line, and by definition, you're doing something that you've never done before. You seek out others who are going through the same thing, so you have something in common with them. You seek out others who have done something before like you, and hopefully get them to tell you what they did wrong so you don't make the same mistakes. That starts to sound like a community. So what is Turbine Flats? Turbine Flats is a place, but what makes it such a powerful place is the commitment of the people who are there to help each other succeed. Officially, there are about 10 companies headquartered at Turbine Flats. Many are software and technology companies, but we have a furniture craftsman, an advertising agency, and several other businesses that don't fit the software mold. But what's really exciting at Turbine Flats is the dozen other businesses that are rolling around in our community that are taking shape and starting to get legs. Of the 60 or so people that come to work every day at Turbine Flats, at least 10 of them are constantly bouncing ideas off of each other about a project or a business that they're thinking of starting. And when you have a landscape and a mindset at the company that you work for your day job, that is supportive of you building your own company and spinning off something in the future, something amazing starts to happen. We have an online media distribution business taking shape, a music collaboration project that's starting to get customers with a proof of concept. There are spin-off companies being formed to pursue new industries and products and services that have been discovered through the course of business. And there's a fire burning in the walls, and it's an incredible feeling to be there and part of it every day. But Turbine Flats is just one place. There's a community of entrepreneurship growing all over Lincoln. I'm involved in several groups of entrepreneurs. Groups of people who are facing the struggles of building an enterprise, hiring people, finding customers, and dealing with the mundane inner workings of a day-to-day living and breathing business. These people are finding each other, and they are coming together to help each other. They offer each other advice, anecdotes on what has and hasn't worked for them, and a shoulder to cry on every once in a while. They're working on a proof of concept with other entrepreneurs out of curiosity rather than greed, and it's a genuine community of people that are looking out for each other and learning that sharing information can be a benefit rather than a weakness. It's a new era of collaboration, and again, it's an incredible feeling to be there and part of it. So what do you need to do to get involved? You need to get engaged, contribute, and most importantly, be part of that community. Be part of the community, and in no time, you'll not only be amazed at what's going on in entrepreneurship in Lincoln, but you might even get the joke. Thanks.
I think Matthew may be onto something here. It's a bunch of businesses under one roof sharing computers and things, and then it opens up a whole new realm of inter-office affairs and relationships. I'm not really working with her.